Richard Southern joins us once again. Hello, Richard.
Happy Friday, Janela.
Happy Friday. Listen, are you on TikTok?
No. Should I be on TikTok?
I don't know.
I'm
not on it either. Maybe apparently not, because it's prompting a number of safety alerts.
So they have these, this is a video app, Janela, and they have these challenges on the app where everyone kind of has to do something. And this is the outlet challenge, which brings new meaning to the word stupid.
Oh, gosh.
It involves partially inserting your cell phone charger into an outlet, then sliding a penny down to the prong's exposed plugs.
No.
So you can see what the end result is. You don't have to be a genius to see there's going to be sparks, there's going to be electrical damage, and in some cases there's going to be fires. Janela, it's prompting warnings from officials here at home. Here's what Brampton Fire is tweeting.
Oh, gosh.
I know. They go, quote, sometimes social media applications have a downside. Educate your teens on the dangers of online challenges.
Yeah,
Janela,
is the challenge, am I going to electrocute myself or not? It's not a good challenge.
Don't electrocute yourself. But Janela, this is not the only stupid TikTok challenge. I want to introduce you to the cereal challenge, which involves pouring cereal and milk into someone's mouth.
That is a recipe for disaster, literally.
And then you got to dig in and have a bite.
I'm worried about the person who's on the receipt. See, she looks like she's going to choke.
Let's look at one more cereal challenge to gross ourselves out. You know,
I feel like we shouldn't even show this as to not encourage this behavior.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone, for this. But, you know, it's obviously, you know, there's germs involved. But the big concern here is choking.
Yeah.
And officials say don't do this because you can easily choke. So no cereal challenges, please.
Please. Please.
Come
don't
on.
do that.
Come on.
Don't do that.
Use a bowl, people.
Use a bowl. Okay, let's take us now to the dark side, the far side of the moon, where we're getting some stunning new images.
I'm going to show you the first ever images, surface images of the far side of the moon. This is cool. This is from a Chinese rover that has landed there. And it's difficult to get to the far side of the moon. None of the Apollo missions landed there because you can't communicate easily with Earth. So we're seeing some very interesting shots here. There's a big crater where they landed. And it just shows the power of the Chinese space industry, which is really doing a lot of interesting things now, landing these rovers on the far side of the moon.
Yeah, those pictures are pretty crisp.
Very high definition. They have an orbiter, so they relay the image to the orbiter and then back to Earth. Pretty cool.
Wow, pretty cool. We're living in the future, Richard. Okay, and finally, before we go on a Friday night, you've got a video. Now, you're calling this the best bowling shot ever. I'm skeptical. Prove me wrong.
First off, this is what they call carpet bowling. We don't see a lot of this. The idea is he has to get his ball closest to the small yellow ball. And it looks like this is an impossible feat at this point. But look what happens, Janela. It keeps rolling. It keeps rolling. It's going to split those two balls. It's the shot of the century. Carpet bowling, basically kind of an amalgam of bocce and curling rules, has a small but loyal following in England. And this guy just had the shot of the century. That's something, isn't it?
It is.
I want to show you my favorite bowling shot. This is 10-pin bowling, which we're familiar with.
Okay.
And it's not so much the shot, but the reaction by the player that had everyone talking. This is kind of a viral clip from a few years ago.
Let's see.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
That's number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Who do you think you are, Janela?
I am.
That's Pete Weber, and he'll never live that down. A big reaction there a couple of years ago.
I'm going to start using that one. Who do you think you are? I am. All right, Richard, thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys.